Hello viewers and welcome back to our Adventurous Minecraft Adventures. Last time we were here, we came back home from a large adventure, where we defeated a bunch of blazes, and I have since put away everything from it, so we have an mostly empty inventory now. So yeah, we still have our diamond armor on. We're gonna keep that on for now, but we have some around the house stuff to do today. After we harvest our farm, we're gonna like feed our animals and stuff, and then we have something special we're doing, but I'm not gonna tell you what that is yet. Actually, we have a couple of things that we need to be doing. We only get 2 Minecraft episodes this week, just because that's how it works. And of course, we have 2 new series going on, which I will talk about later in the video, but if you've been watching any of the videos recently, you probably have heard me talk about them like so many times. So, you know, maybe try to guess, you know, like right now, go into the comments and make a comment and guess what the 2 games are that I'm playing before I talk about it. Anyway, I mean, I guess you don't have to, but like you should definitely do that. So once we plant our farm, we're gonna need some wheat, obviously, and then you know what? Let's just hold off on the carrots right now. We're not really using them for anything. We really need the wheat and the potatoes, though, especially the wheat. Like, at this point, we have plenty of potatoes to be eating for a while. We have some other food sources that we need to finish off soon as well. But we'll still plant some potato. But mostly we need wheat. If we're going to be around the house, you know, this episode and next episode, which we will be, then these chunks will be loaded and the farm will grow, and we should be able to harvest it maybe next episode. Who knows? I've already been recording for 11 minutes, but none of that's going to be in the video because I was just me putting stuff away. You know, I don't think the organizing relaxing chest organization footage video did that well when I did it like a month or 2 ago. So I don't think I really need to worry about doing a second one of those. But we do need the wheat. We need a lot of wheat for breeding our animals. So let's put away the potatoes and more potatoes. Actually, let's cook 18 more. Would that be too much? No, that's a good amount. So let's just get this going. We actually didn't have any raw ores from that trip, so I didn't have to have any smelting. But what we do need to do is put away the carrots. And then the seeds and the wheat will use. So, seeds and wheat. Getting the 2 confused, really? Like, they don't look similar at all. Okay, cows, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. Now, the cows, I'm not really, like, breeding them for anything specific, other than, like, it's nice to have a lot of cows. Get things like beef and leather, and experience, I suppose. But, you know, I probably should actually save a lot of this for the sheep. Maybe I should just, like, leave the cows alone for a while. Oh, we also need the shears out at some point. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, can we get like 14? One more? There we go. I think we got 14. There we go. So lots of baby sheep. Oh, wait, maybe we didn't get 14. Oh, there we go. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, we'll do chickens in just a moment. Wow. Do you see all those eggs? We already have 2 just by walking next to it. Like when you know you have a lot of chickens in Minecraft when you get like 5 eggs just by walking, too near to your chicken pen. It's weird. It'd be weird that how it worked in real life. Oop, I just walked by a chicken. Now I just have an egg just in my pocket here for no reason. But I mean, I guess there is a reason, and the reason is that I just walked by chicken. Okay, there's 1, 2. There we go. We've got 2 of them. Then we can feed you all seeds and get so many chickens. Although, honestly, we need you guys for arrows. We didn't actually use that many arrows. Like, we would have been fine with just the stack of arrows that we had. But, you know, we got it just in case. We use mostly snowballs on the blazes. But it's still nice to have a lot of arrows. So let's breed you guys a lot. And then, any of the extra leftover seeds, that was a mistake. But everything will be fine anyway. We're gonna go compost these. I don't need to do a cut. It won't take long. And right now I'll tell you what the new series are. It's The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and I can never remember it. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I don't know why I can never remember the name of that. I've played both of them before, but I'm going to be playing them again on the channel. They're both super fun games. Breath of the Wild is going to take a lot longer than Captain Toad. Captain Toad I might be able to get done in, like, you know, less than 2 months. But Breath of the Wild is going to take a lot longer. Anyway. Yeah, those will be fun, and they're starting in just... I don't actually know how long. I don't really know what the schedule is going to look like this week. But I'll figure it out as I have, like, as I'm uploading the videos. I usually do that. Now, I mean, I always upload the videos. I mean, like, I usually figure it out while I'm uploading. Now, have we only been doing stuff, like actual stuff, for like 5 minutes? Wow, okay. But, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna need some things and stuff. Okay, the potatoes are done. Do we have any sand? We do. But we might want to get some more, if possible. But for now, let's get that smelting. Make glass, obviously. What happens when you smelt sand in Minecraft, and also in real life. I mean, maybe not exactly, but like sand, but glass is mainly sand in real life. So, let's find a spot. We probably should go into the riverbed, because I don't want to do it on the land. It'll make the land look weird. Oh, we could harvest our sugarcane while we're here, though. It's like, this nearly 2 stacks of sand should be enough for what I'm going to be doing, but I want to make sure, and also maybe have some extra leftover sand for extra leftover glass, or extra sand, I don't know, to do stuff later, because that would be super useful for presumably a lot of things. You know, glass bottles, even though we already have some of those. But like, when you make a splash or a lingering potion, don't know, we probably won't be making many lingering potions in the playthrough, but when you make a splash potion or lingering potion, throw them, you obviously don't get the bottle back, so they're sort of a consumable resource at that point. Okay, let's just hope there are no drowns with tridents around here, as we just go on over and get some sand. Don't mind us. Potential drowns with tridents. We're just gonna dig, like, maybe a stack of it should be plenty. Okay, there we go. And if we get some gravel, that's okay. That's not really what we're looking for, but we'll get some anyway. That rhymed. Okay. Anyway. Go. Almost got this, like, chunk, this section of sand. And we made it without taking any drowning damage. Okay, we have nearly the stack that we were looking for. Let's sort of even this out a bit. Oh, for a moment I thought that, squid was drowned and I got worried. And there probably is a drown somewhere around that... I just rhymed again. But there's probably a drown somewhere around that is going to see us soon. But for now, we don't need to worry about it. We only need to worry about it when he is attacking us with his trident. You know what? Maybe that's our signal that we've gotten enough. Yeah, well, we got just over a stack. So this will get us a little over 3 stacks of glass. That should be plenty. Should I have brought my boat? Probably, but we're not that far from home. It'll be fine. But just wait until you see what we do with this glass. We will throw it at our enemies, ha ha ha! But not really. We're not making splash potion. I mean, we will eventually, but that's not what we're doing today, and that's not what this glass is for. We don't really throw glass at our enemies. We usually just use our sword. But here we are. We're back here at our house. We'll get out a new shovel before we forget, and then need it later on, and then have to just use our fists, because it's super annoying when that happens. When your shovel breaks, and then you have to use your fists. Super annoying. Takes so much longer. Anyway, I'm waiting on this to break so we can start using this one. But let's eat up, and then how much of this is smelted? Only 20. You know, that's enough for now. But obviously, you've probably guessed at least part of what we're doing. Our house needs windows. So let's make some glass panes out of this glass. Here we go, 48. Wow, that's a lot more than I expected. I mean, I could have expected it if I'd done the math, but no, I didn't. But this will make it so much easier to do stuff, and it'll just brighten up our house. You know, having natural light is so important in this game. Technically, it should look the same, but it doesn't. It's just like you need natural light. Now, I do have shaders installed, but I tried to make this a vanilla playthrough, so I don't really want to use those shaders much. Wow, I'm getting lag. But, you know, maybe I could turn them on a time or two to see our house with shaders. Hold on, let me... Okay, I think the input lag should be better. Let's go to sleep in just a moment. Suppose we have a moment we could do this. It's gonna be behind the chests, but that's okay. We just want it to look uniform and symmetrical, and it won't connect with the chests. I was sort of worried it would do that, and then that would look weird. But, okay, we're awake. We can... Let's do a longer window in here. Like, we want to make the windows symmetrical, but, you know, they don't have to be the same as all the other rooms. You can sort of get a long window in. Because, you know, the wooden cube will look nice, but, like, you know, we're past that now. We need to be able to see outside. We need natural light. Fancy-looking house. Now, obviously, we don't need that many windows over on this side, because, you know, we have chests in the way. Actually, also, our axe is going to be gone any moment. So, prepare to say goodbye to it. Also, I'm still getting a bit of input lag, which is quite annoying. Yeah, we'll do that, and then... Guess what? We'll do... that. Actually, you know what? We may as well do that, too. Wow, I keep thinking that my axe is about to break. I've been thinking that for like 10 episodes now. It still hasn't broken, so maybe it's just like an invincible axe. It's never gonna break. Oh. Or, well, you know, should we do something with it? Like, here, instead of breaking it, let's do something fancy. And, oh, the only thing with that is now what we see outside, now the fog from the rain comes in here as well. Oh, we already have some glass in here. Let's get that out. But then, also let's swap out some of the glass in this furnace for, you know, sand. We can get more glass. But I believe we have in here, no, in here, probably see where I'm going with this. We do this, and that, and this, and then that, we get an item frame. Yep, we're going to, which wall should we do? Maybe in here, because, like, we enchanted it in here. So yeah, we'll just put it on the wall right there. There we go. That's our very first diamond axe, and now we can get out the new one, which will be, here, wait. What does this one have? Efficiency 3. This one has also efficiency. This one won't be any faster, but it'll last longer, and it has Silk Touch, which won't do that much, but oh well. Also, the rain's gonna make it annoying for making windows, actually, because, you know, we don't want to be attacked. But this will allow us to look outside and see if we're going to be attacked before we actually go outside. Actually, you know what? I don't like this. We have our pets in here, too. I don't like, you know, opening up a window to the outside when our pets are also in here. We have extra cheese and pepperoni. That's their names. That's not what they are. They're a cat and a dog named extra cheese and pepperoni. Actually, well, they're a dog and a cat named extra cheese and pepperoni. I think, yeah. Extra cheese, pepperoni. Okay, so. Yeah, we can put away some of the stuff, like the sugar cane. We don't need to have that with us anymore. Oh. Yeah, I did create a new chest here. You might not notice, but this is just all our armor, and I moved that out of here, so now we have more room in here. It's a little more breathable. We might need a new food chest soon. We put our nether wart in here, so it's getting very cramped. Oh, but wait, can we... Oh, we have the extra. Oh, this is getting very awkward. Put that down there. I mean, I guess it works for now, but we're gonna need to make a new one. Ooh. How did those 3 torches get there? I don't know. Like, why were they not just with the other torches? Weird. Oh, and all of these came from our house. So now we have lots of oak planks. That's nice. Let's put away the gravel, which I believe goes in here. Yep. And then we can swap out the glass again. So, you might be wondering, because we actually have multiple things we're doing with this glass. But you're gonna have to wait and see now, won't you? Okay, oh, no. Input lag? Really? I don't like input lag, but I mean, I don't think anyone does. Like, it just makes things inconvenient. Oh, no. You know, I'm not leaving that open while I go and make more glass panes. Otherwise, it might cause me a lot of pain. Aha! Not, like, mediocre puns. Yay, everyone loves mediocre puns, right? Okay. There we go. And don't worry, creepers can't see through transparent blocks like, glass. So, they won't be able to see us through the window. Load. Try to get us. Which is good, because we don't want to be exploded by a creeper, and we don't want them to get us. Now, that doesn't mean we have to reposition some of these torches, because we're putting the windows in. At some point, we should make maybe a little better form of, like, lighting. Like, the torches are nice, yeah, and they're iconic, but, like, we could have something that looks a little cooler. You know, like hidden lights that could be turned on when we walk into the door or something. A redstone circuit. That sounds fun. Here, let's do a little bit of like a window here on the corner and the brewing stand. It doesn't really match the aesthetic of like the brewing stand, but that's okay. Okay. There we go. That way we can sort of see outside in multiple directions. Because, like, we're not getting many windows this way. Because that's just how our house is built. So I think getting more windows that way will be nice. Now we just need to do the same thing on the other side. But first we need to grab this. Does that look weird? Not really. It looks okay. And wait. Let me go back in. Let's just do that. Honestly, it's going to be so much faster. Or maybe right here. Yeah, we could do one that faces this way. There we go. Then we can even see. That looks sort of weird. Maybe we need to get some, like, stairs or something, or a slab. I don't know. But yeah, that looks really weird. Like, it would be better if we just got rid of that pillar. Maybe we should do that. Like, oh, well then we have that, which is sort of weird. I don't like being out in the open. I have to get this done. Oh, I really don't like that. Let's go make some more panes really quickly. Actually, wait, can we sleep? Not yet. It'll happen, don't worry. Wait, we have another stack right here. Ugh. Didn't need to come craft more. We have what we need. That looks really weird. That's worse. I don't like the sound of it breaking, because it's like, oh no, we're not going to get this back. But, you know, better than having our house look like that. That was, like, not a good idea. What if we try this? How does this look? Also, let's look around. And, like, we actually don't... No, I'm not even going to say it, because then it'll become untrue. Yeah, that looks cool. Now, wait, does it look weird on the other side, too? Probably. Yes. But you know what? This works. It doesn't look weird on the outside. You can still see from the inside. And that's really the important thing. Yeah, our house is looking so much cooler now. I'm gonna have to go out and get, like, a screenshot, maybe with shaders on. That would be cool. Actually, do I have my shaders configured? Like, I have on the anti-aliasing one, but I don't actually have them on. Yeah, we have complementary reimagined. I use complementary shaders a lot, just because I think they look really cool. Actually, I think those were the first ones I got, because, like, they were the first one on the ModWidth page, and they looked cool, so I pressed the button to download them, and I haven't used any other shader. Not that other shaders are bad, it's just these ones are really cool. Now, I would like to try other ones at some point, but it's just... for like, you know, realistic, cool visuals. Complementary shaders are very nice, and they have like 2 modes. There's like the reimagined and unbound. The reimagined is like it tries to fit. Ooh, those guys just got pulled by the like entity culling mod, and then not unculled in time. But there's like the reimagined is like it goes for the Minecraft style still. A little like what Vibrant Visuals tried to be for Bedrock Edition, except it actually does it a bit better. Like, I feel like Vibrant Visuals, I mean, they're not horrible, it's just I feel like they could have used a little more time. Like, a lot of the things, like the biomes, just look way too oversaturated. So I feel like, I don't know, they could have used a little more time instead of rushing it out. They could have, you know, put a little more time into it. But, I don't know. But it's like, it's a similar idea like that. They were, like, the reimagined version. There we go, now we can sleep. Like, it's like, it tries to stick with the Minecraft feel. Like, Minecraft style. And then Unbound, it just goes, like, crazy, and it, like, tries to be as realistic as possible. And it looks really cool. Like, I'll show you. I have the reimagined ones, because I don't know. I mean, sometimes I use one, sometimes I use the other. It all depends on the situation, and it's nice. Very useful. And you can install both. So then you can just toggle between them, and you don't have to, like, change configuration files every time. You just... Oh, gosh. Okay, that's bad. Oh, geez. Input lag. I'll be right back. I've got to plug in my keyboard. The wireless keyboard. Okay, there we go. And then let me turn off the RGB lights, because those are probably consuming a lot of battery. This is an RGB wireless keyboard, so... I don't know. I'm very happy with my keyboard, though. It has a great battery life. And it and the keyboard and mouse, like it and the mouse came as a combo. It's cool. And they both have RGB lights, and the keyboard sounds nice when you type. The only issue is it's not that quiet, so I had to do a lot of tinkering to make it not get picked up by the microphone, and it still gets picked up by the microphone. But you know what? That's okay, right? Because I'm sure you guys don't mind. If you do, I mean, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm sorry if keyboard sounds bother you, but I mean, you know, you hear you hear keyboard sounds when you play Minecraft. So, I mean, if you play Minecraft, you probably play Minecraft if you're watching this, but I don't know. Maybe you don't. But if you were to play Minecraft, you would also hear your keyboard, unless it's a very quiet one, in which case, well, it'll be quieter. We have to remember not to put windows on spots like here or here, because there's going to be another room that goes there. I think we've done enough windows for now. Now our house is looking a lot cooler. Let's turn on our shaders and get a screenshot. I believe... Oh wait, no, we want this one. How do I turn it on? Yeah, I want... Fly? Oh yeah, and it takes a moment to load, and then it's going to probably overload the encoding of the video for a moment. Or it might not. I don't know. But yeah, it takes a moment, and there it goes. Ooh, fancy. Oh, and the frame rate is suffering. Why is the frame rate so bad? I thought it was able to... I thought my computer could handle this, but it's at 30 FPS. What happened? This isn't even the high, like, graphical fidelity one. Maybe it's just still rendering chunks, maybe? Wow, that's bad. And the encoding doesn't even use the same part of my GPU as the rendering does. They're completely different parts. There's an encoding part, there's a rendering part, and they're separate. Maybe I need to... Here, I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, it's on high profile. That might be part of the issue. But, I don't know, this looks like... Oh. Yeah, let's turn off entity shadows. Oh! You know, I'll be right back. Yeah, I have no clue why the frame rate is so bad. I've ran shaders with much higher settings than this before, and it's been fine. I mean, it's just for a screenshot, so it doesn't really matter, but playing like this would be awful. I don't know. I have no clue why it... Oh, jeez. Why it's so bad. Like, this is almost unplayable. Like, yeah, it's like... Oh, yeah, it's 25 FPS. Like, I even tried lowering some of the settings, but it's like, I've played with settings so much higher than this before on this computer. Sometimes while... Okay, maybe not while recording. But it might have been while recording. I can't remember. So it's like, why? I don't understand. But Take a cool screenshot. There we go. And then we can turn these off. Holy cow, that's really bad. Okay. Phew, it's playable again. Wow, okay. That was weird. I don't know why it was so bad, but I even thought, like, because I've been messing with my, like, GPU fan settings, I was like, oh, is it overheating because my, oh, oops. I was like, is it overheating because I turned my fan down or something? Because I left it on manual control and had it lower than I wanted to, or than it should be, but no, it was on automatic, and it's always been on automatic when I've been playing with shaders like that. So I'll try outside of recording and see if it's better, like, outside of recording, but the other thing we need to be doing, if we get some more glass panes in here, that should be plenty. Actually, let's dye some of them. Make some stained glass. What color should we make it? I don't know. Let's do yellow, because we have plenty of that. And then we're gonna get some yellow yellow stained glass paint. Hey, you might ask? Well, for a very good reason. You'll see. Presumably. If you keep watching, you might not see them. Here, wait. Let's get, some more of this. And then there we go. That should be enough. I hope. But yeah, it's the Java Edition textures, which is weird. Good thing we didn't make light gray stained glass panes. We never find them in our inventory. Because a light gray stained glass pane texture is exactly the same as one of these empty inventory slots textures. Okay, maybe not exactly the same, but it might be exactly the same. I don't remember. Okay, where should we build this? Well, maybe not in here. That wouldn't be the best place to build it. I don't know. But yeah, we've got lots of sunflowers over here. Maybe just right over here. And you might be wondering what we're building. You probably are. Don't worry, you'll find out. Let's do like 10 this way. How's that? There we go. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is not enough. We're gonna need some dirt from home. Jeez, we're running out of time. I mean, yeah, I spent a couple minutes troubleshooting, not successfully. That's still so weird to me. Like, why was the performance so bad? Like, I've had, like, Task Manager open on the side. Like, is Windows, like, doing an update in the background or something? I don't know. Like, I've had Task Manager open on the side, monitoring performance, and it was using, like, such low amounts of resources, even when I had shaders on, and it was, like, at full frame rate. I don't know. It was weird. I mean, it wasn't weird. It was good. It was performing fine, and now it's just odd. Oh, here, we've got 16 dirt. I hope that's enough. Certainly need to eat more Oh, hi, buddy. Do you just decide to spawn occasionally? That's weird. Didn't know they just decided to spawn. I thought you had to, like, interact with the portal in some way, whether by lighting it or by, going through it. I didn't realize that they just decide to show up. But I guess they do. Because, like, we didn't even touch the nether. We didn't even go through it at all. Make the noise, let alone actually go to the nether. We didn't unlight it or light it. Like, we lit it once when we lit it. And then not again. Okay, so wait, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, put a little bit more dirt in here. Let's grab some from this. Oh, that's awkward. As you see, we need to do that. Oh no. That's super annoying. Why is there stone? I think we've already done some landscaping here. Specifically because we needed more dirt. Now we're trying to get more dirt from it, and it's not working. Maybe we should do a bit here? Like, really, I'm just looking for enough that we can patch. Well, we're sort of doing the opposite of patching it. You know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. We have 8 by 8 on the inside, 10 by 10 on the outside, because that's how math works. Now we're just going to build this up. It's just going to be this, like, square enclosure. Why? Find out. Don't worry. Won't worry at all. So, yeah. Now I have to figure out something to talk about for a couple minutes while we do this. Oh no, not talking. Or, I guess, oh no, not thinking of something to talk about, which is a lot more difficult sometimes. But not always. Okay, we can combine these stacks. This should be enough, right? We won't need more. I thought 4 stacks of panes would be enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be super tall, but I was hoping, like, you know... I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 blocks? Potentially? Would be nice. And, like, this is the 3rd layer. Well, let's do some calculations. Okay, done with the calculations. 36 is each layer. Each layer is 36 blocks. We need 36 panes to make it, correct? Right, because 8... Yes, okay. Then we should have enough, theoretically, for 2 more layers. It'll be 5. So we need a couple more stacks of panes. Oh, well, let's not break that, because we do need it later. Hey, we haven't misplaced one yet, besides that one. That one still needs to go there anyways. I don't know. Maybe, should I do a cut when we're done? Maybe. Probably not that interesting to watch this. I'll be right back. Okay, we're done, and it's getting dark, so let's hurry back home and go to sleep, and then make a couple more stacks of panes, like, you know... Oh, wait, we're at 5. Yeah, you know, we just need, one more stack. Be enough. So, yeah, we'll make one more stack of yellow stained glass panes. And then we'll put those on top, and then I'll tell you what it's for. So if you want to know, just keep watching. Anyway, okay, and I think we have... Oh, well, we need more sand to just... We might not have enough. Yeah, I don't think we have enough. That's okay. We'll wait around a bit. Okay. Those in there. Do we need the sunflowers? Well, yeah, we're going to need, like, you know, 2 more. That should be it. But we're going to hold on to the dye, or the sunflowers, just in case that isn't enough. Okay, so then we're going to do that. Then we're going to do that. Then just need 6 more. Or maybe 12. Depending on how math ends up working. I could go out there and build more here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab... fence post. Why? I would tell you, but then it would spoil the surprise. And I can't spoil the surprise. I wouldn't be that mean that I would spoil the surprise. Why would I spoil the surprise? It's called a surprise for a reason. It's because it's supposed to be surprising. It won't be surprising if I tell you now. Like, it won't be surprising if this finishes on time. I don't know what I was really going for there. Yeah, I mean, probably is going to finish on time. There we go. Now we're going to make it into panes. And then, is that enough? Well, we're going to need that. Then that. And then, is that enough? 36 times 2 is going to end up with... No, we're going to need 4 more stained glass panes. You know, I'll be right back when that's done. Okay. Got it. We just craft. And... craft. And now we have enough. We can go. Build what we need to build. Do what we need to do. I don't remember where I put it. Yeah. Here. Okay. Oh, how are we going to get on top? Guess we'll use oak planks. Don't worry, we'll get rid of these because they don't look... nothing against oak planks, but they don't look good in this situation. This is not the situation for there to be oak planks, just there specifically. Okay, be right back once I built this. I have extras. There we go. Okay, we finished building it. Now what we're going to do is a couple of things. First of all, we're going to do that. Get out this and this. And we're going to find a good spot. And then... No, that's actually a bad idea. We No, it'll be fine. We need to be able to get in and out of this without messing it up. You know, I just realized the flaw in this reasoning. Because we don't want to do this every time. So we're going to need an opening somewhere so we can, you know, get in and out. Really? Really? And I can, like, almost reach that. There we go. Okay, so... I have to think about how to do this. I have to think a lot about how to do this. This is when I usually say I'll have to think about it in the next episode, but no. I guess we could just put a ladder, but that wouldn't work. Because I want something where mobs won't be able to get in there, for obvious reasons. We could put doors, but it would look weird. What would we... I don't know how we would do this, actually. It's sort of an interesting dilemma. Maybe we'll get trapdoors, I guess. I don't know, that would be annoying, though. I guess we don't need to worry about it right now. What we need to do is do one more thing. Time for the big reveal. After we put away our excess items for our chests. I realize I've been recording for 51 minutes. Holy cow. That's way too long. Oh, I did not need to do that. Okay, so then we can do that. Put away the sunflowers. And put away the seeds. Then put away the sand. And put away the oak planks. And then get out... Dun 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 dun! The dried ghast! Yes, that's right. Today... Well, not today, but... Like, I mean, today we're going to be starting the process of rehydrating this dried ghast. But soon, we'll get a ghastling, and then a happy ghast. Which will be very useful for a lot of things. I feel like I might have mentioned that I'm going to be doing this soon. A little while ago. Within the next, like, last couple episodes. But anyway, if we put him here. Hear that? Oh, sounds so, well, dried. What do you know? There we go. Stay hydrated. As you can see, he has green particles, and over a course of like 10 or 20 minutes, 20 I think he will start to rehydrate. So that'll be quite exciting, but we'll have to see what happens. Wait, what happened to this block? Oh, I guess dirt. We'll have to see what happens in the next episode of our Adventurous Minecraft Adventures. I called this our Super Mario Odyssey playthrough in the intro, but that was the intro I recorded before I realized that we needed to organize our chests. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of our Adventurous Minecraft Adventures. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider giving this video a like and commenting your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about the prospect of us having a dried ghast or a happy ghast soon? It'll be super exciting. Also, the playlist is on the screen right now if you want to see past or future episodes, and I highly recommend you check them out. They've been a lot of fun. Also, please consider subscribing to see more videos. If you've got this far into the video, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, because it would help out the channel a lot. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Farewell! Oh, also, I changed my cape. Did you see that? Yeah, I have that cape now.